in example 6 part B. This is a continuation of example 6 part A, whereby we were given the sign of A as negative 3 over 5, and A was in the third quadrant, and we were given that cosine B is minus 12 over 13, which was B was now in the second quadrant. And with that information, we have been able to find out that the cosine of A is minus 4 over 5, and the sine of B is 5 out of 13. Having done that in example 6 part A, we don't need to repeat it again, but part B requires us to find the tangent of A plus B. And previously, we learned that the tangent of A plus B is the tangent of A plus the tan of B all over 1 minus the tan A times tan B. But how are we going to get the tangent of angles and we have not been given the tangent of either angle A or B previously? A simple rule which we must remember and keep in mind always, that the tangent of A is given by the sine of A over the cosine of A. So if we would want to establish the tangent of A, we must be prepared to talk about this. And in this case, we have the tangent of A to be the sine of A, which is minus 3 over 5, divided by the cosine of A, which is minus 5 over 4. And because we are dividing by a fraction, is the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. And this just gives us, now, or rather, let us first of all get the tangent of B. Let's bracket up that, plus the tangent of B, which is the sine of B, 5 out of 13, times the reciprocal of the cosine of B, 13 out of minus 12. That is the numerator. All over 1 minus the tan of A, which is basically this, minus 3 over 5 times 5 over minus 4, multiplied by the tan of B, which is basically now 5 out of 13, times 13 out of minus 12. If we evaluate this, we are going to have at the numerator 3 out of 4, because 5 and 5 will cancel out, and of course plus this will cancel out, 5 out of 12, all over 1 minus, let's see what is going to be realized in the bracket. This one alone is minus 3 over 4, which is positive 3 over 4, multiplied by the second bracket gives us 5 over minus 12, because again 13 and 13 will cancel out. If we evaluate the numerator further, it's going to give us what? Now, it is important to note that this was negative. So the negative, and this was negative, so positive. Let us evaluate this. This is positive, 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 negative. So when we cancel out, we are remaining with negative 12, or rather negative 5 out of 12. So if we wish now to solve the numerator alone, we are going to get the LCM as 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 12 divided by 12 is 1, times minus 5 is minus 5. So that is the numerator, which is basically 4 out of 12, or a third. What about the denominator? The denominator gives us something to do with 1 minus 15 out of 48, but you can cancel out this by 3, all over minus, this is going to be 15 out of 48, but we can have 5 because this will cancel by 1, and negative 4, 5 out of 16. But why not negative? It should be 1 minus, because this was negative, so plus. And at that point, we are going to have 16 out of 16 plus 5 out of 16 to give us 21 out of 16. So that is now the denominator. And basically what we are having is now a third divided by 21 out of 16 is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of the divisor, 16 out of 21, and this gives us 16 out of 63. And 16 out of 63 is what has been realized to be the tangent of A plus B. The tangent of A plus B. And that is just like it, because when you want now to get the tangent from the sine, you must remember the tangent of any angle is the sine of that angle all over the cosine of the same angle. So that is it. So the tan A plus B is 16 out of 63. Okay?